Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about numericals of coordinate geometry. In the earlier video we learned about first distance formula. Second we learned about equidistance formula. Then we learned about section formula. Okay. So distance formula was, and if we are asked for the distance between AB, that means it will be equals to under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay. This was the formula which we studied in the earlier video. Same as we studied the equidistance formula. Then we studied about the section formula. Today in this video, we are going to apply that formulas and we are going to solve few numericals. Without any further ado, let's start with the first problem sum, which says find the value of y. We need to find the value of this y number. What is this y ordinate? Okay. We already learned that the front number, the number of x-axis is called as abscissa and the y number is called as ordinate and together we call it as coordinate. Okay. So we are asked for finding the value of y for which the distance between the point P 2, minus 3 and Q 10, y is 10 units. That means the distance is already given. That means in this case, PQ is already given, which is equals to 10 units. We need to find y. What is the y in our case? That is our question. So let's start by applying the formula for distance. What is the formula for PQ? It will be under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay. So before that, what is our x1? So in our case, x1 will be 2 and y1 will be minus 3. This becomes our x1, y1 and this becomes our x2, y2. That means our x2 over here is 10 and y2 over here is y. Now substitute the values in all the sums formula. So PQ is equals to 10. So we will substitute 10 is equals to under root. What is my x2? My x2 is 10. So you will write 10 minus. What is my x1? It's 2. 10 minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 3 the whole square. Okay. Now I don't need this square. So whenever you are changing the root, the sum in front of it becomes under root. Okay. It becomes square. When you are removing the square root, that means the front number, the opposite side, it comes over here is square root. That means it will become 10 square equals to 10 minus 2. That means you will get 8 the whole square plus. Now you can clearly see over here minus plus. That means y plus 3 the whole square. 10 square means 10 tens are 100 is equals to 8 square means 8 8s are 64 plus. Now you can clearly see over here your identity a plus b the whole square. That means by applying the identity of a plus b the whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. That means in our case a becomes y and b becomes 3. To apply these values, what is my a? My a becomes y. That means y the whole square plus 2 times y multiplied by 3 plus 3 the whole square. That means your final answer would be y square plus 6y plus 9. Substitute the whole number over here. Y square plus 6y plus 9. Now add 64 plus 9. That means it will be 73. 100 is equals to this 64 plus 9 gives you 73 plus y square plus 6y. Okay. Now side change the side of 100. You will get over here y square plus 6y plus 73 minus 100. Okay. Minus 100 from 73. What will be your answer? It will be minus 27. So you will get y square plus 6y minus 27 is equals to 0. By this, what you remember? We remember the factorization method. split the 27 in such a format that by subtracting it, you will get 6. Okay. So 9 threes are 27. Okay. 9 threes is 27 and 9 minus 3 gives you 6. So what you will do? Y square plus. Now, middle term sign goes to the larger number and the second sign is decided by us. That means what sign should I keep over here so that it gets subtracted? Of course, minus. That means you will write plus 9y minus 3y minus 27. Now, split it. That means y times y plus 3 times 3 times y minus 3 times y minus 27 means 9 threes are. That means 9 multiplied by 3. Now pair them up. What is common between them? So for my first case, my y is common. So take out y as a common. And what I am left out with? Y plus 9. That means my second bracket will be y plus 9. Same way, what is common in my second bracket? 3 and 3 is common. So take out minus 3 common. And we have studied earlier that whenever you are taking minus sign as common, your inner sign is getting changed. That means your answer will be y plus 9. Okay, so both the brackets are equal. So you will get y minus 3 as of one bracket and y plus 9 for second bracket. That means equate them with the help of 0. Y minus 3 equals to 0 and y plus 9 equals to 0. That means y will be equals to positive 3. First answer, or y should be y equals to negative 9. So these are your answer for y. I hope you understand this clearly. Next, we are going on the next question which says, if q 0, 1, q's coordinates are 0, 1 is equidistant. That means it is at the equal distance. That means your PQ will be equals to QR. Your distance is equal. Okay. So, it is from the equidistance from P which coordinates are 5, minus 3 and R coordinate x, 6. Find the value of x. Also find the distance between QR and PR. And again we are asked over here to find the distance between QR and PR. So first let's find out the value of x. First write down the details what are given over here. So applying the distance formula, you will write over here for PQ, write down x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. After writing the formula, substitute the values. That means this will become my x1, y1. This will be my x2, y2. And this will be my x3, y3. Okay. After writing your formula, substitute the values. What will be now new formula for PQ and QR? As we know that they are at equidistance, that means your formula would be x3 minus x1 the whole square plus y3 minus y1 the whole square will be equals to under root x3 minus x2 the whole square plus y3 minus y2 the whole square. Now cancel this root getting cancelled. What is my x3? My x3 is 0. So you will write 0 minus 5 the whole square. 0 minus 5 the whole square. Plus, what is my y3? It's 1 minus 3 the whole square. Sorry, this is only one time minus 0 minus 5 the whole square. Okay, will be equals to, what is my x3? 0 minus x the whole square plus 1 minus 6 the whole square. Okay, 0 minus 5 means your minus 5 the whole square plus, as you can see, minus plus, that means it will become 1 plus 3 the whole square equals to minus x the whole square plus 1 minus 6 the whole square. 5 square means 25, positive 25 plus 3 plus 1 means 4. 4 square means 4 4s are 60. 25 plus 16 will be equals to x square. X into x will give you x square plus 5 square minus 5. This becomes your minus 5. Minus 5 square means 25. Now, as you can see, positive 25 getting cancelled. That means your answer will be 16 is equals to x square. Now, we don't want x square. We only want root. So, this square is going over there. That means it will become under root 16 is equals to x. So, 4 will be equals to your value of x. This way, we got the value of our x. The second question asked over here is QR. You need to find out the distance between QR. So, write down the formula for QR. What will be the formula for QR? It will be x3 minus x2 the whole square plus y3 minus y2 the whole square. Now, substitute the values. What is my x3? My x3 is 0 minus. Now, what is my x? Now, in this case, I got my value of x. It becomes 4. So, you will write over here 4 the whole square plus what is my y3? My y3 is 1 minus 6 the whole square. Now, put the value 0 minus 4 means 4 the whole square minus 4 the whole square plus minus 5 the whole square. That means under root 16 plus 25. That means 16 plus 25 gives you 41. So, you will get QR is equals to under root 41 unit. Okay. Same way you are asked for the distance between PR. So, write down PR equals to, what is the distance between PR? It's x1 and x2. So, you will write the distance formula x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now, substitute the values for PR. What is my x2? My x2 is now 4 minus 5 the whole square plus 6 minus 3 the whole square. That means 4 minus 5 gives me 1. So, negative 1 the whole square plus 6 plus 3. That means it will become 9 the whole square. It is equals to 1 square. 1 square means 1 plus 9 square means 9 nines are 81. So, you will write over here 81. 81 plus 1 gives you under root 82. So, the distance between PR is under root 82 unit. This way you are done with your sum. Moving on to the next sum. Next sum says, if the point A coordinates are 6, 1, B coordinates 8, 2, 6 coordinates are 9 and 4 and D coordinates are P and 3 are the vertices of parallelogram. The question over here is not about the line, it's about the parallelogram. Now, you should know the property of parallelogram that its opposite sides are parallel, taken in order to find the value of P. Okay, so whenever you are given the figure of parallelogram, you should always keep in mind that you will find out first its diagonal, and as we know that diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. The diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. That means they are dividing the line into two equal parts. So, in this case, we will use midpoint formula. What formula? In this case, we will use midpoint formula. Okay. So, before drawing any figure, you should keep in mind you should always go either clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can't go A over here, B over here or C randomly on any vertices. You should always keep in mind that you need to follow the order of clockwise method or anti-clockwise method. Okay. So, in this case, we are taking that coordinates of the midpoint of EC will be equal to coordinates of midpoint BD. Okay. So, we will write midpoint of diagonal AC will be equals to midpoint of diagonal of BD. Okay, so we will write the midpoint formula. What is midpoint formula? X1 plus X2 upon 2. What is the formula? X1 plus X2 upon 2 and Y1 plus Y2 upon 2. So, for AC, this becomes X1, this becomes X2. That means 6 plus 9 upon 2 for the coordinates of X, and for the coordinates of Y, it will be 1 plus 4 upon 2. Same way for the midpoint of BD, 8 plus P upon 2. 8 plus P upon 2. And for the y coordinate, it will be 2 plus 3 upon 2. Now solve this. 6 plus 9 means 15 upon 2, comma 5 upon 2 will be equals to 8 plus P. That means it will remain as 8 plus P upon 2, comma, this becomes 5 upon 2. Now you can clearly see over here that my y coordinate of AC is equal to my y coordinate of diagonal BD. That means my x coordinate will also be equal. So compare them. 15 upon 2 is equals to 8 plus P upon 2. Now this 2 goes over there. That means it will come in multiplication. It get cancelled. So cancel over here. So final equation you are with, left out with 15 is equal to 8 plus P. Now change the side of A. That means it becomes 15 minus 8 is equals to P. Now subtract 15 minus 8. You will get your answer as 7. So your answer is 7 is equals to P. This way you are done with your question which is asked over here. Find the value of P. Simple. Only you need to remember that the property of parallelogram is its diagonal bisect each other. So when there is parallelogram, you will use your midpoint formula. Moving on to the next question. Your question says, find the coordinates of point trisection. What does a trisection mean? Trisection means your line is divided into 3 equal parts. So I have written over here my one name as C, another as C. My point C and my point D divide my line AB into 3 parts. Okay. So we need to find this X and Y for the first case. So we will first find the values of this X and Y, which are the coordinates of point C, by using the coordinates A and B. Okay. So simply we know that we will use section formula, as we know that AC becomes the one part and CD becomes this one and this one. That means total it becomes 2 parts. So in this way we can use the section formula over here. Yes, where I can take that my distance of M1 is equals to 1 and my distance M2 is equals to 2. How does it become 2? So the distance between C to B is the addition of CD plus DB. That means 1 plus 1 gives me 2. So by applying the section formula, what is my section formula? Section formula is M1x2 plus M2x1 upon M1 plus M2. Whereas for Y, you will write M1y2 plus M2y1 upon M1 plus M2. Now write down what are the things which we are given. So this will becomes my X1, Y1. This becomes my X2 and Y2. It is very simple when you bifurcate what is your X, what is your Y, and you write down in your question paper. It is very easy just to substitute the values, that my X1 over here is 4, my Y1 over here is minus 1, my X2 over here is minus 2, and my Y2 over here is minus 3. Now simply just substitute. Okay. So the value of X will be equal to, what is my M1? So for X, coordinate of C, we are finding the coordinate of C. Value of X will be, what is my M1? My M1 is 1. Multiply by, what is my X2? My X2 is minus 2. Plus, what is my M2? It's 2. Multiply by 4 upon 1 plus 2. Okay, now solve this. 2 times 1, that means you will get minus 2. Plus 2 4 is 8 upon 3. Plus minus minus 8 minus 2, that means you will get 6. Positive 6 upon 3, that means 3 2s are 6. So the coordinate of X will be equals to 2. So the coordinate of point C, X means abscissa, we are with 2, left out with 2. Now same way find out the value of Y. So apply the formula. What is my M1? My M1 is 1. Multiply by, what is my Y2? My Y2 is minus 3 plus 2 times, what is my Y1? It's minus 1 upon 1 plus 2. Now solve this. 1 times 3 gives you minus 3 plus minus minus and 2 ones are 2 upon 2 plus 1 gives you 3 minus minus plus, that means you will get your answer as minus 5 upon 3. So the coordinate of y will be equals to minus 5 upon 3. That means here the point C, coordinates of point C, coordinate of point C, which is x comma y, will be equals to 2 comma minus 5 upon 3. The next question asked over here is you need to find the point D as well. So the for coordinates D, what you will write for coordinates of D? Again write over here x and y. That means we need to find x and y only. So mention the things over here. The thing changes over here is now my M1 becomes 2 and my M2 becomes 1. Why so? Because now the distance between AD, that means it will be your M1, it becomes 2, whereas the distance between DB, your M2 becomes 1. So your M1 becomes 2 and M2 becomes 1. And write down rest of the thing. Your X1 is equals to 4. Your Y1 is equals to minus 1. Same way your X2 is equals to minus 2 and your Y2 is equals to minus 3. Now again substitute the formula for section M1 X2 plus M2 X1 upon M1 plus M2. And the coordinate of y means M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 upon M1 plus M2. Now substitute the things. What is my M1? My M1 is 2 times. What is my X2? Minus 2 plus 1 times 4 upon 2 plus 1. That means minus 4 plus 4 upon 3. Plus minus minus, that means 0 upon 3 gives me 0. So my coordinate of x will be equals to 0. Same way for y. Write down 2 times. What is my y2? Minus 3 plus 1 times minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which is equals to minus 6 plus minus minus 1 upon 3. Minus minus plus, that means minus 7 upon 3. So my coordinate of y will be equals to minus 7 upon 3. So the coordinate of point D, x comma y, will be equals to 0 comma minus 7 upon 3. Okay, this will be your answer for D. Okay, this was the for trisection. Now comes find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point minus 3 and 10 and 6 and minus 8 is divided by minus 1 comma 6. That means in this case the coordinates of Q is already given. It's minus 1 and 6. We need to find the ratio in which it is divided. That means we will again use the trisection formula. Write down the section formula. What is your section formula? Your section formula says M1x2 plus M2x1 upon M1 plus M2. Same way for y, you will write M2 y1 plus M1 y2 upon M1 plus M2. Okay. Now mention what are the things you are with. So in this case, we are already having our x and our y. So we will simply substitute one of them. That means if I am going with my x and I am substituting my formula, that means M1 x2 plus M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2. My x over here is minus 1. So I simply write over here minus 1 is equal to, I don't know my M1. So I will just write M1. Okay. What is my x2? My x2 is 6. So you will write 6 plus M2. Again, I don't know. What is my x1? It's minus 3 upon M1 plus M2. Now cross multiply them. That means your minus 1 is getting multiplied by M1 plus M2. And this side, your 6 is getting multiplied by M1. That means it becomes 6M1 plus minus minus. And this becomes minus 3M2. Now multiply this. You will get minus 1M1 minus 1M2 will be equals to 6M1 minus 3m2. Now put your like terms aside in one side. That means your m2 is going over there and your m1 is going on the left side. That means minus 1m1, side change, then sign change. That means plus 6m becomes minus 6m1 equals to minus 3m2. Minus 1m2 becomes your positive 1m2. Now solve this minus minus plus. That means minus 7m1 will be equals to plus minus minus. That means minus 2m2. That means this minus and minus getting cancelled. If I am substituting this m1 over there, that means m1 upon m2, which will be equals to 2 upon 7. That means the ratio of my m1 is equals to 2 and my m2 is equals to 7. This way I got my answer of m1 and m2. Simple. It is very easy chapter and you can score a good marks from this chapter. The thing is that you should just be clear with the formulas and concept. The last question of this video is find the area of the rhombus if the vertices are. Again, I am saying you this thing whenever you are given any quadrilateral, you should follow the rule of naming it as a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Okay, in this case, my object over here is quadrilateral over here is rhombus. The property of rhombus is its all sides are equal. And the coordinates are for A is I have given the name the quadrilateral ABCD, where the coordinates are 3, 0, B coordinates are 4, 5, C coordinates are minus 1 and 4, D coordinates are minus 1 and 2, taken in order. What you need to find? You need to find the area of the rhombus. Okay, the hint is given over here that you need to find the area of the rhombus, whose formula is half multiplied by product of the diagonals. Diagonals means half multiplied by AC multiplied by BD. That means you need to find the distance of AC and BD. So without any further ado, just find out the distance of AC. That means apply your distance formula, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That means for this case, my x2 will be my coordinates of C. That means minus 1 minus 3 the whole square plus 4 minus 0 the whole square. That means under root minus minus plus. That means minus 4 the whole square plus 4 the whole square. That means it will be equals to 4 square means 16 plus 16. Okay, 4 square plus 4 square, 16 plus 16. That means it will become under root 32. So the value of my AC is equals to under root 32 unit. Same way for BD, apply the same distance formula. What is the formula? x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now substitute the values. In this case, the coordinates of D becomes my x2 and coordinates of D becomes my x1. That means minus 2 minus 4 the whole square plus minus 1 minus 5 the whole square. Now follow the same step, minus minus plus 4 plus 2, that means minus 6 the whole square plus minus 6 the whole square. 6 square means 36. So you will get under root 36 plus 36. So your answer will be 36 plus 36 gives you under root 72. So your answer will be under root 72. Now substitute all this value in your formula. Area of rhombus, which is equals to half multiplied by AC multiplied by BD. That means it will be equals to half multiplied by, what is my AC? It's under root 32. And what is my under root 72? So BD is under root 72. Now what you will do? Simplify your under root 32. That means what is the simple version of your 32? Split it out. So 2 stable, 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 2, 2s are and 2 1s are. That means in under root you are having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 2s. Okay. So as we have studied in Heron's formula, your answer will be equals to 4 under root 2 for under root 32. So for the simple version, you can write it as 4 under root 30, 4 under root 2. And for 72, you can write over here, split it out 72, 2 3s are 6 and 2 6 are 12, 2 16s are, 2 18s are, 2 9s are, 2 3 3s are and 3 1s are. That means your split your factors are 2 times 2 times 2 multiplied by 3 times 3. That means these two are pair. So you will get your answer as 6 under root 2. So for the substitution, you will write over here half multiplied by 4 under root 2 multiplied by 6 under root 2. Now 2 2s are 4. 2 6, your answer will be 2 6 are 12 multiplied by root 2 into root 2 gives you 2. That means 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. So your answer will be 24 unit or your 24 centimeter square. Whatever the unit is, just apply it. So the area of the rhombus will be equals to 24 units. So here we are done with chapter number 7, coordinate geometry, some important numericals which you can go through with, and I hope you understand, and you may join again for the next video. Thank you so much for joining. See you again.